Cathy, welcome back to my channel, Denim Vixen, and today I'm going to do another very exciting review for you. Now, I love this Revlon Color Silk. I will sing its praises all day long, but I'm also a sucker for advertising, and I have been looking at this particular hair color, the VS Sassoon Salonist. I don't know why it's called VS Sassoon Salonist. That's kind of a strange name. Vidal Sassoon treats roots then lengths separately as done in salons. I purchased the dark natural brown, and the reason why I bought this was because it seems to be a really neat concept where you basically treat your roots differently than you would treat the rest of your hair. Now, normally when I color my hair, I use half a bottle of the Revlon Color Silk, and I just touch up the roots. But I think every 6 months or so, I was kind of actually looking at my hair now, the color tends to fade, as with any hair color, and it's always good to go back and do a real quick, just all over touch up. Well, according to this product, the hair, and this is true, I have noticed this, the hair at your roots takes color a little differently than the rest of your hair. So what they've done here is you apply hair color to your roots, and then you go back and you add an oil to the rest of the hair color and pull it through to the ends, I guess after this is processed a little bit up here first, to give your hair just an all over healthy coloring experience. So I thought, since I am due a full head touch up, I should say, I don't know, is that what you call it, a touch up, or just an all over, was needing an all over color, why not try this particular product? Because it does supposedly leave your hair feeling healthier than just regular hair color. I'm here to tell you how it works. I haven't used it yet. I just wanted to go over all the ingredients with you first. I'll go and color my hair, then I'll come back and let you know what I think. The most traditional hair colors come with 2 bottles. This is the developer, and this is the color. And basically you'll put these 2 together and you'll color your hair. With this particular Vidal Sassoon, you get this instead of bottles. So you get a little mixing bowl. In the mixing bowl, you get gloves. And you get this little brush. You're supposed to mix your 2 colors here. You've got your developer here and your color. You're supposed to stir them up and mix them in the bowl with this. And then apply to your roots. Okay. Next step is you're supposed to, whatever is left in the bowl after you've done your roots, you're supposed to add the serum and then apply it to the rest of your hair. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I don't like using these brushes on my hair when I'm doing it myself. If I had somebody else doing it, definitely it would probably be an easier process if I was doing it to somebody else. But for me personally, doing my own hair, I don't find that a brush is very easy to do. It might be easy here in the front, but the back, I think, is where it gets difficult. So when I mix this up, I think I'm not going to put it in the bowl. I'm actually going to put it in a bottle and then just do it the way I normally do, and then whatever's left over in the bottle when I'm done mixing it, or maybe just mix half and half, then add the serum to that. So I will still have the same end result, I just won't apply it using this. So my review isn't going to be based on this, because if you saw another review where I did use a root touch-up kit with the brush, it wasn't a really good one, and I think it may have had something to do with the user. Let's go color my hair. I'll come back and tell you what I think of it. I just finished coloring my hair. It's actually the next day. I did the intro yesterday and I didn't have time to actually color it, so it's Saturday and the kids are playing over at the neighbor's house, and as you can see, it's getting darker. So I'm tired. I'm kind of losing my light here. So I finally got around to doing it, and I just wanted to give you an immediately after coloring update so you can see what the hair color looks like immediately after coloring. And I'll tell you what, I really think it looks nice. It's so shiny. I didn't put any products on at all. All I did was do the color, and then I blow dried it. Blow dried it. Anyway, so yeah, this is how it turned out. And so far, I think the coverage turned out really nicely. You can kind of see where I tend to get a little messy sometimes when I do it. So sometimes I have like little color stains. Even if I do put a little Vaseline around to kind of protect that area, sometimes it still gets a little messy. But so far, I think it looks pretty good. I don't have any grays popping through. And this particular product is a little different than a lot of the other hair coloring products. A lot of those want you just to wash the color out of your hair by just rinsing the color out, and I guess kind of, you know, getting it all wet after it's finished processing, and then lathering it up and then rinsing it out, and then they want you to condition. Well, this particular product wants you to rinse all the color out and then go back with shampoo and just wash your hair again, which I'm not really sure why they do that. Maybe the serum is like an oil and they just don't want your hair to be too oily. But yeah, that process kind of scares me a little bit because I don't want to wash the color out of my hair, but it doesn't look like I washed the color out of my hair, because then basically you go through, wash it out, and then you use their conditioning treatment afterwards and let it sit on for 2 minutes, and then rinse it all out again. So this is what it looks like immediately. So far, I'm loving it. Super shiny. I like the color. I think the color looks really natural, as far as natural on me, because I'm a natural brunette. I'm going to do another update the day after tomorrow. So I'm going to sleep on this. I'm going to wash it after 24 hours and then come back the day after tomorrow, and I'll hopefully have it like fully styled with product, and you can see how I probably would normally really wear it. And I'm going to let you know if I'm still liking it in 2 days. So stay tuned. As promised, I'm back. It's Monday and here I am. I've got a little more light. I've got like the natural light working today, so you can kind of get a better feel for the end results here. But I am so far just absolutely loving it. I think the first day when I did this, it came out a little darker. So once I washed it, I should say the second time, since you do that weird washing after, you know, you color it immediately, it kind of faded out just a tad, but not too much, and left my hair kind of a pretty chocolate brown. The color is still really even. I hit all the grays, which is really nice. It really just worked on those really well. And overall, I'm going to say I really, really like this product. My hair's still really soft and smooth. I did wash it with this. I had a sample of the Fekkai Advance. Is that how you say that? Fekkai? And it's meant for color treated hair. And when I conditioned it, I ended up using this. This is the conditioner that came with it, the deep conditioner. This is supposedly supposed to be spread out for use once a week for 6 weeks. I probably have maybe 2 or 3 more uses out of this particular tube, because I think that I may overdo it sometimes. So I don't know. Really, you think you can get 6 weeks out of this small tube? I don't know. If you're like me, you just... Okay, so my advice with this particular hair color is I would not use the bowl and the brush unless you have help. Unless you're really, really good with it. I used this. This is my little squirt bottle, and you can see it's got stains in there. But this is the squirt bottle I usually use when I'm mixing up my hair color, especially when I'm using my color silk and just doing half at a time. I just pour it all in, and you know, there's little lines to measure. The part that I didn't use for my roots, I added the serum and use that for the rest after 20 minutes. You're supposed to let this sit up here for 20 minutes and then go ahead and do the rest. Now, the instructions say to put it in your bowl and get your gloves on and like just wash it through. To me, that's just way, way, way too messy. And I honestly think that my results were still just as good as if I had done it exactly like the instructions said. That is what works for me. You can do what works for you, but that's what works for me. Overall, I'm going to give this product a giant thumbs up because I really, really like this. I'm not 100% breaking up with my color silk because, number one, I still have a lot of this in my my stockpile. But I think this would be really good to do for your roots. And if you need like that all over brightening up every 6 months or so, or just depending on how long it takes before your hair starts to fade and get a little dull, I definitely highly recommend this Vidal Sassoon. So I hope this review helped if you're thinking about this, if you've seen it, if you're a sucker for advertising like me and have wondered if it really, really does work a little better than a traditional hair coloring product. And I think it does. I think it's a great idea, great concept. Come back and I'll do more reviews for you in the future. If you like my videos, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment. I always love hearing from you, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.